Good morning, my friends. One hot second before I swap the camera over. Let's make sure I can get the camera swap over. Right there we go. Hey, James here. Welcome to the Dragon Block stream. Today we're going to be doing like a daily deal stream today. We're going to be showing you guys some cool little products and all the other snazzy stuff that comes along with it. We're going to start this off with a bunch of Real Link products, of course. Actually, some cool little Real Link products that we have actually had hands-on time with. I'm going to start this off with, of course, a Nikita video to show you guys this right here.
Everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Reolink Argus PT Ultra. Now, I've done the Argus PT, the base model, and this is the upgraded version of it with a better and bigger solar panel. I'm super excited to get it set up because I love the Argus PT. It's probably my favorite model from Reolink because of how simple it is to just kind of plug it up, get it set up in the app, and then there's very little wire management because all you have to do is worry about plugging this panel up to the actual Argus itself, and then just plug this into the Argus, and then you're good to go. And you can basically leave the wire like this because you just depending on how much space you have in between the actual camera and the solar panel. Now you have different types of mounts that you're going to need. This is going to be the mount for the actual solar panel, so you can get it at the best angle to catch as much sunlight. But what I love about this type of solar panel is that you don't have to have direct sunlight all the time. Ambient sunlight will work for these. And then you also have two types of mounts. This mount is for if you don't need the extra extension advantage. This one you can just simply put to the base of the camera and kind of plug in so it can turn 360 degrees. But I prefer using this one because it gives an extension out from where you put the base, and then of course some peel pouring. You can just take this off for the actual camera lens itself. It's a very awesome camera. As you can see, it has lights and stuff so that you can get both the daytime and nighttime view. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set up, show you what it looks like in the app, and I just know I'm going to love this because if I loved the Argus PT, then I'm definitely going to love the Argus PT Ultra. All right, so we've got the Argus PT Ultra installed. As you can see, we have the solar panel connected, and it's very easy. Now, this is a PTZ camera, which is point, tilt, and zoom. So as you can see in the app, we can move it around, and the camera itself will move regardless of how we position it. We can go up, down, and the camera will move accordingly. It's really cool because it has a very great quality. I absolutely love this camera. Like I said, I was a big fan of the Argus PT, so I knew I was going to love the PT Ultra. And of course you have the zoom functionality too, so you can see really close detail of whatever image you can capture in the actual app. And of course you have all sorts of functionality such as being able to take video.
With that is a 4K resolution style camera, so you have all the goods that you need to take care of and protect your properties with the security system. Now, we're also going to show you guys the Reolink TrackMix LTE SP. This is a 4G LTE cellular security camera. That's another
Hey everyone,
really
Nikita
cool
with
option.
Dragon Blogger here to show you the Reolink 4G cellular security outdoor camera. No Wi-Fi needed. This is a 4 megapixel PTZ camera with auto tracking, 6 times hybrid zoom, and a wireless solar panel that comes with it. Now, what I love about this thing is that the fact that you can use a SIM card with it. So I was able to actually just pop out the SIM card from my phone and pop it in there, and as you can see, everything was working fine. My friend was here just helping me test it out, and I love the fact that it has two cameras, one that's more of like a wide angle and one that's more zoomed up, so you can see them both at the same time. Now there is a sort of delay, so you can see he waves there, and now he's just now waving in here, but it's perfect. I absolutely love it. The quality is absolutely amazing. The PTZ function is absolutely fantastic. You can move it around and find whatever vantage that you want to. And the other cool part about this, which you'll see later, is like you can move it around to a vantage and set it to a capture point. And whenever you move it, you can always hit a button to go back to that capture point. You also have the option of changing how much it's zoomed. And I think that is another really cool feature too, is you can just pick a spot and then zoom in as close as you want to. Like, look at how close that we can get to my fence. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. Like, if a squirrel were to fart, we would know because you could see it, and it's just fantastic. That's what I love about Reolink, is that they have super high quality cameras that you can use for all sorts of things. This is one of my other favorite features. It has two-way audio, so not only can you hear the stuff going around outside, but you can also speak into it, and it comes right out of the machine. One of the features that I was mentioning earlier is the monitor point. So we're going to use the PTZ function to move the camera over and then hit return to monitor point. And the camera on its own will move back to the point that you set it to, which I think is absolutely fantastic. So if you are looking to up your security game,
Like he says, if you guys are looking to upgrade it, this might be a really awesome option for you. Or maybe you want to go with the full PoE or Power over Ethernet style of system. Well, we got this 12 megapixel system right here from Reolink as well. James here, and inside this box is a 5-piece kit for your protection. That's right. This is the Reolink 12 megapixel wired security camera system. So this is a 5-piece system, guys. This is actually a really cool piece right here. Great options right now. Now, you get, of course, the 4 cameras. You get the actual, NVR system. You also get that 2 terabyte built-in hard drive as well. Now, 12 megapixel UHD, ultra high depth, day and night vision with this one. It does have 2 night modes where you can switch between color night mode and infrared black night mode as well. It also has voice control where you can actually talk to the people that are in front of your camera because it does have 2-way audio. And that's kind of cool as well. It does have push notifications, email alerts, and of course siren on top of that. Now with this RLK-1200B4, you get the 8-channel NVR system that allow up to 8 cameras connected to the system. Now it does come with, of course, the 4 cameras, all the hardware to connect it as you would need, including all the wiring. Now the system, of course, like I said, 12 megapixels of UHD over the PoE, is going to do well for you. Now full color event at night, so you do have that spotlight with the 12 megapixel with the RL or infrared LED mode with the flexibility of the spotlight, which is actually kind of cool with that one. Now, the 2-way audio is kind of cool as well because you can hear in and talk to the people that are maybe crossing your property, or even the mailman to tell them, hey, could you not leave a package sitting right there? Could you set it somewhere else? And they might even do that for you, wouldn't it? Now, you can set up multiple instant alarms where one camera can trigger and then another camera would trigger as well if you really wanted to. The PoE is just a nice little way to do it, connected up through the without Wi-Fi signals, so you don't have to worry about the Wi-Fi dropping in and out. It's just always powered over the actual cable, and that's kind of cool as well. Now, the H.265 can save 50% more than the H.264, so that means you can actually save more video with the H.265 codec with it, and that's kind of really cool because, hey, you can't go without too much space. Now, on this, it actually will work in, of course, harsh and wet weather. It will actually work in minus 10 degrees Celsius, about 14 degrees Fahrenheit, all the way up to 131 before it might get a little finicky. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you're in a weather that is literally under, let's say, minus 10 degrees, you're probably going to be dealing with a little frost on that lens anyways. So you just got to know that, hey, sometimes you might have little outages. Not a big deal. Does have, of course, encrypted data storage on this, which is really nice to have that encrypted data. It has a free access and remote control through the app. The app is completely free. You don't have to worry about that as well. 1 channel at 12 megapixels, 4 channel at 5 megapixels with the synchronized playback loop. So if you're trying to watch it live, it drops to 5 megapixels of watching through the 4 channels. It's just the way it works. 1080p via the VGA connection, so you do need a VGA connection to a monitor if you need. It does come with keyboard and mouse, and that's kind of cool that they give you that, so you can actually activate this and work this. It comes with all the mounting hardware, and there's your camera right there. Nice little system. I really like this system. I wished I did not live in an apartment because I probably would have used it, but I already had a whole bunch of wireless stuff out there, so you don't need. Guys, that's the Reolink 12 megapixel wired security system. Really great price. Really worth checking out. Now, we're also going to show you guys the Reolink, another Reolink camera that I believe I did as well. Nope.
With Dragon
Okay,
Bloggers here, showing you guys the Reolink Argus PT. This bad boy is an outdoor webcam that features a basically 360-degree swivel with a nice antenna, and on top of all that, it's solar powered. So what it comes with here is
bear
the
with me,
antenna
guys.
for
We're
the
having
Wi-Fi
troubles with
connection,
the
a
app
mounting
again.
stand, a stand for the actual solar panel itself, the star of the show, and then the solar panel. It also comes with a double screw kit so that you can screw in not only the stand for the solar panel, but the stand for the camera itself. So let us begin. As someone with Reolink experience, I already have a Reolink camera set up. So let me tell you guys how to add it. Simply click this plus button and you're going to have to scan the QR code located on the bottom of the
What's
camera.
up with that?
Once you do that, you're basically good to follow the instructions to get it all set up both physically and within the app. Once you get it set up physically, this thing is so easy to use. So I have it set up outside right here with its solar panel plugged in, facing the sun, as you can see. And then of course I didn't have to unravel the cord too long, so I could keep it tied up for some good wire management and plug it right in. And then basically I'm good to go. Now that I have it set up physically, let me show you guys in the app. So this is the view that it sees, and it's absolutely stunning. Here are some of the features that it has at the bottom. First, the talk, the clip, the PTZ, and the playback. So we're going to show you guys the talk feature. All you have to do is hit that, allow the access from your microphone, press it, and not only can you talk through it, but it has two-way audio, so people who are on the other side of it can talk back to you. Now when you close that out,
Now, with that, that is a bunch of great options for security cameras, guys. A bunch of solar options and, of course, non-solar options. All decently priced, honestly, really decently priced. And today they're actually having a pretty good sale going on for those things. So if you guys ever wanted security, I would say check those out. Now we're going to pop over to, I believe, some...
And maybe you need to add some lighting to your TV setting. Maybe you don't, but hey, that's what we're looking at today. And this is from Govee. This is their Govee TV Backlight T2 setting. Now, this has a 12-foot RGB IC strip included, guys. It is a Wi-Fi capable and has very well LED backlit.
All right, we can do this. So you know what? Check this out, guys. Right behind me is the T2 lighting. You guys see it lit up back there. It has a dual camera system up top. That dual camera system will actually set up and do that lighting that you see going around the back of the TV, which is actually kind of cool. Now, the better part about all this is that that camera system works very, very well, but works with the completely free Govee app. Now, if I want to go in here and actually change out the lighting, we could do so. Now, let me turn off the TV light bars so you guys can actually see the TV by itself. And we're actually going to turn off, of course, the string lights next to it so you guys can see how bright just the TV by itself is. Now, when I go in here, I can actually change out the actual scenes and modes and colorizations. If I want to go to like siren effects, you guys will see it changed right there. Maybe I want to go into game mode. Maybe I want to go into sleeping mode where it's just like a little light glow as well. I can go into video mode. Now, the video mode is going to be kind of cool. You can do a solid or a smooth or vivid. You can do movie mode where it's going to react with the movies. And that's what it's going to do. It's going to react with it. Now, you guys notice right there, it didn't do nothing. Now, if I go over here, it's all single colored. I can actually adjust those single colors in the app. Now, with that, of course, if I wanted to click that, I can change it all to bright reds. So it's actually poppy, or I can even do segmented. So I can deselect certain segments, and we can actually do this again. And let's grab a green color, and you guys can see it changes with that as well. Now, it's the scenes that actually stand out, because you can do nature scenes as well, where I can do meteor showers where it traces around like that. Or I can do like lightning strikes where it's going to flash and pop and crackle. Now, of course, you got over 70 scenes on this, which is actually kind of cool. And they add more and more every time with it. But when it's active and watching on the shows, that's where it's going to be the best part about this. Because honestly, music mode will react to your voice. And you can actually have react to the show as well through the music. Or the video is going to react to literally the TV. Now, they have a new part that's called Color Gambit, where you can actually do a saturation with the Color Gambit as well. But everything in this works like it should, and it's going to give you that effect when you need it, as you need it, to give you that beautiful, beautiful lighting. Now, I love Govee. Govee makes phenomenal, phenomenal products that works just fundamentally well with a completely free app that runs all of their stuff.
Today we're taking a look at the Govee RGB IC wall lights. Guys, these are actually compatible with Razer Chroma if you guys need. Also, now this cool kit comes with 9 pieces and 6 extra corners. That's right. This actually has corners so you can actually change the direction of these lights. Now, inside here is going to be the nice little kit. This kit can actually work with the Govee app if you guys were wondering. Yes, they have an app. The app is very, very gorgeous. Now, I'm going to pop this open. We're going to kind of do some stuff, kind of show you guys this. So inside here, first you're greeted with these slips. These are just plain plastic adhesives. What these are for is
those adhesives are actually meant to wrap these actual pieces together so they are permanently connected, so they don't bend and pop off when you do that. Now you're going to be greeted with multiple pieces inside of this kit. For this, it does come with alcohol prep pads, which are actually kind of important when you're mounting this stuff. Now, this, of course, is a 9-piece set with 6 corners. So you do have 6 corners and, of course, the multiple bars. They do have other pieces if you want smaller. There's a $30 clippable coupon as well on this. Now, the bars are very poppy and bright. You have multiple scenes that can be used with this and colorations. It's a 3D placement with the cross planes. I kind of like that. Now, you have 2 left corners, 2 right corners, and 1 convex corner and 1 concave. So convex means you're going to be able to go inside a corner or outside a corner with the concave. So you have those with the 64 plus scenes, 12 different music modes on this lighting. It's going to give you everything you need with this. And right here is your actual little plug that clips on. It's a white cable because most people have white walls, but don't feel that you can't paint that or hide those cables if you need to with that. They do give you a level to hang it. Now, the level isn't going to be like the world's best level. I'm going there. All right. It's so teeny tiny that I would just use a laser level and have some fun with like a Duvo laser level or a Fantech laser level. Which we've shown many times. There's your actual corner piece. That's going to be your in corner. So you can actually go in the wall and actually do a V to wrap a wall. I like that. So they also give you the outer corner as well with that. So you can actually wrap the opposite direction with it. And it has 3 adhesives, so it sticks on there very, very well. Now, when we have it set up on the floor, you guys can see it lit up right here with the corners and stuff. It's bright, it's vibrant, and it's beautiful. Add a second set to this and you can make a longer path or just, what you need. If you need some lighting like this, Govee's definitely the go-to for me. I use a lot of Govee. I have Govee lights throughout everywhere, including on the wall back here. I had them on my desk, but I ended up breaking those the other day. And that was actually my fault how they broke. So they can break, guys. Just, be careful. Don't put heavy metals and sharp objects near it. I'm just saying. We're going to go over to these wireless gaming headphones. I believe it's in the
Everyone, may the
video.
force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you this really awesome Captain 500 headset. This is a really cool headset. I just got this. I'm going to be doing like a live testing so you guys can kind of see the setup process and how easy it is. What I love about it is the fact that it has a detachable mic. I think that that's really cool. As you can see right now, I'm recording with a external mic here. So when I have a headset, when I'm at my gaming computer, I really don't need the mic because I have, like a dedicated mic. But I think it's cool that you can detach it, because some headsets you can't detach it and it's just sitting there. It also comes with 2 cords, a 3.5 to 3.5 millimeter male, and then a USB-A to USB-C male cord, as well as this is the little dongle that you're going to use to pair up the headset. Then the headset has a couple of physical buttons on it. The power button, of course, which you just hold for a little bit and then it will turn on. You can see the lights came on the side, which I think is a really cool accent. Kind of the side panel kind of reminds me of Optimus Prime's head, but they look really cool. You can also turn the lights off if you want to. There's a button on the side too that allows you to do that. So if you want to game without the accents on the headset, then you can. And then of course it has like a volume button on here too, as well as a button to mute the mic. But for the test I'll be using the mic, but for the actual purposes of the headset I will not be, for the most part. It also has the USB-C port right here that you're going to be using to charge it. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in the mic, which is super easy. I just got to remove this little, has like a little plastic covering on it. So I'm going to take that off. Put it into the headset jack.
Apologize, everybody.
So there's supposed to be like there's like not a click or anything. And then I'm going to take the dongle. I'm going to plug it into a USB port in my computer.
Like dongles.
And then give it a, so I plugged it in. I have my little
that
light
hair.
right here. You
Just
can see the
look at
light
that
came
hair.
on, so it's installing.
Now, it does come with the dongle, which is going to give you guys a nice low latency, but if you guys want perfect no latency, connect it up wired. And that's where you're going to do it. Now, since it has the microphone that's built in, it's going to do well. It's going to feel great on your heads. If you guys need a gaming headset like that right there, of course, that's a great option at a very fundamentally good price point. I kind of like that. Now, we're going to move over to the Jackery Explorer 240. Now, the Jackery Explorer 240 is a beautiful little power
We're
station.
taking a look at this very
I actually
cool
use
little
quite a
power
bit.
station for
I'll
the
let the video
Jackery.
play and I'll actually
This
grab
is their
this.
Explorer 240. It's a 240 watt hour backup lithium battery power station. Now, this backup lithium power station is 110 volt by 200 watt pure sine wave device.
We don't need the video because it's right here in my hand. This is the Jackery Explorer 240. The Jackery Explorer 240 is a beautiful power station that has 240 watt hours of power at fundamentally ease. Now, this weighs less than 7 pounds. It is very portable. It has a fixed handle, has that beautiful orange logo, and of course has that Class 9 drop protection and their cooling technology with the individually wrapped LifePost cells. You do have one AC outlet at 200 watts of pure sine wave power at 110 volts. That means you're going to be able to plug in your house lamps, your mini fridges, your TVs, or other devices into this, and it will run. You also have two USB-A ports. Those USB-A ports are 5 volt 2.4 amp. You also have an input volt. That input volt is going to allow up to a 100 watt solar panel. You can plug in a 40 watt, the 80 watt, or even the 100 watt panel. Now, they used to have a 60 watt panel, which I have not seen personally, but they did have it. Now, you have a cigarette lighter plug over here as well. This is going to be a 12 volt 10 amp. They are all individually switched. So they do have a switch. You hit that switch, it'll turn on that plug as well. It has that nice little display. Now, that display, of course, turns on and off by switch. So if I hit that, the display will come on and show you guys that battery charge right there. It'll also show you guys the wattage being pulled in and out with that. Now, with the amount of 240 watt hours of power on this, it's going to take about 3.5 hours to charge on a wall plug. That's just the way it is. It's also going to take about 5 hours to charge on a cigarette lighter plug, and it does come with those cables if you need. If you have the 100 watt Solar Saga panel, approximately 4.5 to 5 hours fully charged with that panel. It's just the way it is because this is kind of the slower technology with these ones, but still a very fundamentally awesome product. Now, run times of certain things you can use, like let's say if you guys want to make sure your Nintendo Switch is up and running, you can do that with this. So you can actually do a Nintendo Switch for about 40 hours off of this device. Now, hey John, it's not unusual, buddy. Not unusual. I'm just here to stream. No, definitely not a new stream schedule. I'm just, let's be honest. No one was on, so I jumped on. Oh, was that bad? But if you guys want to, you can definitely charge, let's say, your drone batteries, your cell phone batteries, your DSLR cameras, a whole bunch of other stuff with this. This could even run a CPAP machine for a few hours, like about 4.5 to 5 hours if you want to run a CPAP machine, and other devices. This is just a great little piece that is actually quite portable. This is going to be perfect for quick emergencies, short camping trips, and stuff like that. Hey, I appreciate that. I do need to lift my chair up. I feel as if somebody's been messing with my chair. Oh, so much better. I was like sitting right on the ground. That was not cool. I don't know what happened to it. I don't like sitting on the ground. I'm not that short. So really cool. I love the Jackery. The Jackery is going to do well for people. If you guys are looking for a power station, this is a great price point. It's like 26% off. $178 for this. Normally $239. Does come with all the cabling you need for charging it, like the wall plug, and of course the cigarette lighter adapter, so you can charge it in your car. Plug it into your cigarette lighter, charge it in the car if you guys still have cigarette lighters. Some newer cars don't have those no more. I'm just saying. So hey, just know. Cool part is I believe my Durango actually has a wall plug in it and a cigarette lighter plug, so I can actually charge these off my cars. Not to say I can get to the plug, but it's there. The app keeps starting over, and I'm not sure why my app keeps messing up. So bear with me as I have to scroll back through all the products to get to the next product. Now, we're moving on to the Anker Works M650, guys. This is the M650 lavalier microphone set. The lavalier microphone set from Anker is a beautiful piece. It's a 2-piece kit, so it does come with 2 microphones. You know, usually I don't show you guys everything that does come in the kit, but we're going to show you guys some of the stuff, like the little fuzz windsock, so you can actually put it on there and not have to worry about the, you know, wind breaking through it. It also comes with the 3.5 to 3.5 to connect up to your DSLR cameras or your recording gear. It even comes with the USB-C to USB-C cable, which I was actually looking for the other day. Forgot it was still in the box. It does come with some spare plates, and we'll show you guys what those are for as well. It even comes with the carrying bag, so if you guys want to put it in a carrying bag, they have the carrying bag, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, the kit works in multiple ways. First and foremost, it'll work on your Android phones and your iOS phones. So your Android and your Apple phones, no problem. Even your tablets. This is, of course, the carrying case. Has a USB-C charging port on the back and some LED lights on the front to show you the charge level. It says there's 1 bar charged left. Well, I've been using these quite a bit for stream showcasing stuff, so that's why. Inside here, you're going to get 2 of these round discs. One, of course, I have in gold. The other I have in green. We're going to show you guys just the gold one today. We're going to actually turn off the green one. With this, like I said, the disc does come off. So if you guys turn it, the disc will actually pop off and you can replace it. So you can color code it. So maybe you guys are tag teaming a video or something, and you'll make sure who has left and right channel. The color code will give you that. Now, to clip this microphone on, you can clip it with the clip on there, or you can actually use the magnetic piece to clip that as well. As the microphone mute on the side, so if you guys want to mute it, just tap it and go. Now, that microphone actually is dead, so we're just going to go there with that one. We're going to actually power up the device over here, just like that. Now, with this other one, it is powered on, and if I tap it, we'll go into, of course, blue mode, where it's active. Now, I'm going to clip this on here. Before we get into that, we're going to talk about a few things, right? So first and foremost, actually, we're not going to, because it is actually, it looks, oh ho ho, the whole thing is dead today. There will be no microphone test today. So with that, you have the connectability of on your phone with the lightning cable, or you have the connectability of the USB-C port. This means, you guys, literally, if you have a USB-C port on your PCs, or other devices, you literally can plug it in just like that. Now, it's going to fit properly with, of course, your phones better than it would your PC. Just saying it now. If you have a cable connected on the side with the USB-C port. Now, this, of course, is a touch display. So this touch display will come on. It'll actually start saying Anker Work M650, and it's going to die. I need to charge this, but this lavalier microphone set is a beautiful, beautiful set. And now that I'm thinking about it, since I have a cable here, I'm going to plug it in and charge it. That way it's ready for the next video I have to record or stream. Guys, M650s. Definitely check that out. You are not going to be disappointed with that kit. I love that. Now, we're also going to show you guys the Anker Work Power Conference. This is, of course, a webcam. This is the C200. The C200 is another really nice little product that's going to do good things for you. Good things. Well, let's pop over. Let's show you guys this right here. James here, and today we'll take a quick... We don't need the James here video and a quick look, blah, blah, blah. We're going to pop over and show you guys the camera, right? The camera, of course, is a nice little blocky piece that actually will sit on your monitor or tripod stand, whatever you choose. It has that set for it. Now, it also has an insert privacy screen, so you don't have to have a privacy screen. You just slide the little lever. Now, 2K resolution, but can do 1080p or 720p if you want, while inside the software, and you will have to download that software. 2K resolution and HD image with this, with a 95-degree field of view, which is actually a decent field of view on this product. Now, when getting into this, it has AI noise-canceling microphones, stereo mics built in, and, of course, adjustable field of view with low light correction and built-in privacy cover. But we're going to get into kind of some of that. 65-degree, 78-degree, or 95-degree field of view with this. The Noise canceling software for the microphone works decent. It's not the best, but it works decently enough that you're not going to have to worry about it. Now, coloration right there, you guys see just first plug in. It's not bad. And of course, I had windows still lightly open and stuff. It's not like I do right now where I have everything darkened up and different lighting and stuff. But once you're inside the software, you can change out the resolution like 360p, 720p, 1080p, or 22K. You can also change out the anti-flicker, 50 hertz, 60 hertz, and everything in between. You can then touch up the white balance and, of course, the saturation and everything else with this. And that's pretty much like changing your ISO around inside the software. So the software is decently well done. You can even image flip if you wanted. Now, I do suggest messing around with it a little bit to get that color you like personally. Now, it may not be the color that everybody likes, but do it to your own viewing. I mean, honestly, I do videos to myself. If I like it, hey, hopefully everybody else likes it as well. You can actually do the omnidirectional or bi-directional, which is the directional pickup at 90 degrees. I prefer the omnidirectional personally because it can pick up 180 degrees. That means it picks up more of my voice if I'm moving around and stuff like that. It's just my feelings on it. It's a great little web camera at a decent price. $47.99 is a really, really, really amazing price for a camera that has all that. Now, I believe we got a KYY portable monitor to show you guys. KYY is a really cool monitor company. This may be a James video. Let's see. It's a James video. Look at the KYY 14-inch. Now, this is, of course, the 14-inch ISP display. Now, this 14-inch 1080p monitor is going to do really well for you. It has a VESA mount, so you can actually mount this to a wall mount if you really wanted to. And that's kind of cool with that. The VESA mount is a 75 by 75 VESA mount for mounting. Now, this got a $12 clippable coupon today for you, so it does drop it down quite a bit, and it's well worth that price. Now, 1080p resolution, full HDR. With it, of course, it can actually do extended mode, duplicate mode, or screen extend mode. You can even connect it up to your phones. Now, it is a very lightweight product. It's less than 1 pound, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, it's going to do 1500 to 1 contrast ratio, 72% RGB color gambit. With that, of course, 350 nits brightness at 16.7 million display colors. Now, it is a low light blue setting, so that's going to actually do well for a lot of people. If you guys strain from sitting in front of the computer, I strain from the lights, so my computer part ain't my problem. It's all the lighting around me that messes with me, so that's one of those things. It does come with the USB-C to USB-C cable. It also comes with the USB to mini HDMI cable. It even comes with, of course, a USB to wall plug. So you have the wall plug with that. Now, super thin, super vibrant does have speakers. The speakers aren't the world's loudest, but they're there. So you can hear a little bit of something. Right here, you guys are going to see me connect up my phone, and we're going to mirror my phone so you guys can see this phone screen. Right there, it is mirrored in normal mode. And when I flip my screen or rotate my screen on my phone, it's going to rotate it on the actual monitor as well. So then you can actually mirror it. This is great for multitasking, very bright, very vibrant, but it's one of those won't break your bank account to have. And that's kind of cool. And portability, you guys can take it anywhere. Fit it in a backpack, it will go in. I'm going to show you guys
PC Phil here for the Dragon Bloggers, and here I'm showcasing the Govee Life Smart Space Heater Lite. Model number is H7135.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
This is the retail box and packaging. There's all the specifications on the back. A lot of safety features on this mini heater. It has tip-over protection, overheat protection, has a safety lock, and has an auto shut-off feature. It has many different heat settings. It has scheduling, has an auto mode.
Good morning, Travel Diva.
Let's open it up and see how it looks.
How are you doing this fine morning?
Here's everything that comes in the package. We have a user manual to show you all the options that the fan has. Advertising here. We have a quick start guide here, and we have some plug-in safety precautions.
Sleepy.
Before we go any further, I see we have a little peel here on the top.
Maybe you should take a vacation.
All right. So here at the top,
of
you have your
course.
control panel and all the different
Phil heard
buttons
his
on
own
it.
voice, so he had to pop
You
in.
have a very nice metal mesh on the front here. And on the back side, it's a vent to pull the
Hey,
air in.
I don't.
You have a
want
carry
to be
handle right here. Bring it around.
Oh,
On the bottom, we have 2 rubber feet to keep it
just means I have to wait
stabilized
for
wherever you
paycheck
have
one
it.
more day.
And there's also a foot here to give it some angle, so you can
Yeah,
plunge upwards a little bit.
I'm right there with you, buddy.
It has the standard 2-prong plug.
I'd be working
going
today
to an
anyway,
AC
so it don't
outlet.
matter.
Let's plug this in and see how well it works. Here I'm going to take you through the features.
How's that
of the
working from home
smart
going?
Govee Life heater. I'm going to go ahead and take my 2-prong plug, just plug it into my wall adapter right here. See the power light turned red.
Why would you
Go
need
ahead
a
and push the
heater
power
every
button
day?
once. You hear the fan blowing now. So it's on just regular fan mode, just blowing some air through. I'm going to go ahead and push the M button for mode.
Don't do that.
Setting number
Don't
1.
know. Oh wait, mine
Just
won't do that.
Coming through here. See if we can get a reading. About 80 degrees pushing out here. Let me go to the next
Wow.
mode.
Maybe you should put your office in your living room like me. That always works out well.
Going up to about 120. Take it to level 3.
Hey, wait a minute. This is a 5-minute video on a heater?
30.
Phil, we have to talk. 5-minute video
And
on a
also
heater?
Auto mode. It'll regulate the temperature inside the room.
That totally fine. Move the kids out. They're old enough. I'm joking. I know it's a smart heater. I'm just messing around. It's usually me doing that. It really is a nice little heater, and it does work with the Govee app. The app is actually kind of cool. So the app will allow you to control all these functions and then a little bit more. Now, when you tip it over, it is going to shut down, and it's got the anti-tip functionality with it. Now, of course, like Govee, everything Govee has works in the app, including their lights. So it all is one app. I love that. And in the app, of course, you guys can adjust a whole bunch of other stuff. Like you can say certain pieces in certain rooms with the app. And I'm going to kind of show you guys the app. We're going to ignore Phil today. So the app's kind of cool. Like I said, guys. That's fine. Where's my Govee app? Govee app. So you have all these lights that I have throughout the house right there, including car lights and stuff. But you can do, let's say, bedroom mode and pick out the devices that you have in your bedroom. You can set up a room, and that's really, really where it's cool with that. So you can do that. And adding devices is simple, but it also will allow you to do home appliances. So they have fans, they have heaters, they have water purifications, they have air purifications and everything in it. It's a really, really amazing piece that's going to do well for a lot of people. The heater just is nice, small, and portable. It's not like a super power hog, but it is a 1500 watt power rate. So it does draw power. So it's not like it's, oh, hey, this is only a 300 watt spot. No, you're going to need some power. Don't use extension cords. That's what I'm saying. Of course, you can see Phil right there drawing power at 128 watts an hour. I think it's 1285 watts. Whew, that's a lot. Sure, Phil, you can go home. Is that Raycon? I don't want to butcher your name over there on Twitch. I do not want to butcher your name, but I believe it's Raycon. That definitely should, yeah. It's actually really cool. It's okay, cool. So it's a really decent piece, guys, but the app is where it's really at. Govee does a great job with the apps. And Phil, you can go home. That's fine.
James here, today we're taking a look at the SyncWire MagSafe phone
Can I go
holder
home?
for your car. Now, this is actually a magnetic style phone holder.
Does
They
that
do
heater
come
have
with, of
solar
course,
panel?
the metal
No,
rings
no.
for your non-MagSafe
No,
phones.
but you
and
can
that is so you can
definitely add a power
magnetically stick
station to
those
run
to
it.
those. Or if you have a case that does not
I'm just
allow
saying.
for MagSafe, you can add that on, and it'll allow for that. They also give you this extra 3M adhesive pad so you can stick it to your dash. They also give you the wet wipe to clean those areas. Now,
The wet
with this,
wipes.
you're going to get 2 pieces inside this kit. You're going to get the dash mount and, of course, the phone mount. To compare the
Oh, Phil, I did my first test tickle last night on my stereo. The new stereo fired up last night.
these 2 pieces, you have this metal ball pivot area right there. You will unscrew the back of this piece really loose,
Yeah.
and you'll
You're gonna
push
have to have
that
a
ball
1500
through, and then
watt
you'll
power
tighten
station.
this
I'm
up.
just saying
First,
minimal.
you'll pick the position you want to set it in, and then you'll tighten it even more with that, and it'll lock it in place.
Oh, the power
with
station?
that.
Oh.
And
You're talking about this? Yeah, Jackery Explorer Power Stations. I actually just showed this one. This is the 240 piece. This is actually a really nice one. I have pretty much all of their power stations. Well, that's because, well, technically I stream for them as well. So I do have all of their power stations. But yeah, really, really great, amazing products. There are others out there, but I've played with a few of the others, and I've actually come to the convenience of the Jackery because they're really convenient for size, but they're also convenient because the solar panels are interchangeable. Yeah, they're really, I like them. I like power stations. I've come to use quite a bit of them lately. Guys, this is just a magnetic style phone mount. It is 3M adhesive that sticks to your dash. If you do not want something stuck to your dash and you're worried about your dash, this isn't the product for you. That's all I'm going to say. But if you're not worried about it, this will actually work really well. It's super strong magnetic connection. You probably could put over 20 pounds onto this thing. It's not going to pop off of that magnet. And that's really where it's at, because you don't want your phone popping off while you're driving. And it works with, of course, my phone case. So as long as your phone case is MagSafe, you're good to go with that one. Now, we also have another version, and this is from ESR. This is going to be their dashboard style. I'm going to go here. This is meant for like your Tesla screens and stuff, all right?
We're taking a look at the ESR dashboard magnetic.
We don't need that guy talking either. We can just show the video, and I can actually explain this one. Now, this is meant for like your Tesla screens or your big floating screens, like your Sony EOS screens. If you guys don't know what a Sony EOS deck is, you should probably check it out because it's a really amazing car stereo that fits in a double DIN size slot of your car, but gives you a large 10-inch floating screen. The 10-inch screens are where it's at. Honestly, if you guys ever went from, let's say, a standard 7-inch screen like your Kenwoods or smaller decks, up to an 8-inch screen like your Jeeps, Durangos, and even your bigger ones on like your Chevys and so on, you don't want to go back. So having one of those is cool. It comes with this mounting kit. That cardboard is important. Leave it in that cardboard because that's how you're going to line it up with your floating deck or your screen. You'll pop it on like that, and then you'll press it, and it's going to stick that 3M adhesive pad to the back. Now, like I always say when you're using these though, let it sit for a while before you put the weight of the phone on there. That way that 3M adhesive gets a good binding to where you're sticking it. If you have to remove it, this is where I'm going to go with this. If you have to remove this off of your dash or deck, heat it up a little with like a hair dryer. Don't go crazy because you don't want to ruin your deck, but heat it up a little to get that adhesive a little bit stickier and loose. Then try to pry it with a little pry tool, but be careful because it's a permanent mount solution. Let's go there. It's a permanent mount solution that can come off if you do the right things. It's just one of them things I'm always going to say, but this is a cool one. I like it because a lot of people don't want to stick to their dash, but to put it on the back of your Tesla screen or your floating decks, it's a cool option. Now, we also have the ESR Halo Lock. This is going to be like your magnetic charging mount right here.
I say we're taking a look at the ESR magnetic wireless charger. This is the Halo Lock. Now, this wireless charger is also a phone holder for your car. That's kind of cool. Now, this will charge your phone, your iPhone 14, 13s, and 12s, up to 18 watts of charging power. Now, make sure you have an 18-watt charger for that. You'll need to make sure your cigarette lighter plug works with that. Now, they do give you, of course, a USB to USB-C cable for this kit. They also give you, of course, the vent clip piece as well. Now, the vent clip piece, of course, you will literally just pop this down. It'll pop into the vent clip, and it'll clip on just like. Now, the vent clip is literally just that. It's a clip, all right? I almost wish, though, that it was a twist locking style to give you more of a grip. But it does have, of course, the backup holding, which actually kind of cool. But the wireless charging capability is where it's at with this because, I mean, I don't like plugging and unplugging in my phone all the time. So having a cable plugged into a charger works out better for me.
The only drawback I have with this product is the cable has to be ran somewhere. You always still have to have a cable. So whether it be a cable to your phone or a cable to this, there's going to be a cable anyways. That's just one of those things. It gives with the cable. It's a USB style that's going to plug into a USB-A port. But you could swap it out for a USB-C to USB-C cable if your car has a USB-C port. That's going to give you that charging capability. 15 watts max with this. It's going to give you 15 watts charging capability, which will charge your phones pretty much as you need with it. Well, right there, it lights up, connects up, and you'll see right there, instantly charging with no problem. So if you guys need, ESR's got you covered with that one. Now we have one last ESR product, and this is going to be the ESR phone mount as well. The magnetic mount.
And here today we're taking a look at the ESR Halo Lock phone holder for your car. Now this is a magnetic style meant for your iPhone 14s, 15s, 13s, and 12s with that. Now, you can connect it up in one of two ways. The first way is, of course, they have this stream adhesive pad that can stick to your dash, and then you'll connect up the rest of the mount to it if you want to. But we're here for the real reason, right? The vent mount piece. Now, they actually made this one a little different than most of the others. If you guys look back here, it's got a 3-point system to actually help stabilize it. That means you're going to be able to connect it in there and stabilize it so it holds it in there nice and tight. It doesn't shake your vent. Now to use this, there's a little twist dowel right here, and this twist dowel is going to allow, of course, for that hook to come out, and then it's going to hook up onto the vent piece itself, and then you'll tighten it up and clip it on, and it'll hold it in place. Now, this has got 2300 GF of magnetic systems inside here to magnetically stick your iPhones to it, just like that. And it's going to handle it. Now, once you have it set up, of course, then you'll tighten it up into place so it doesn't move. Now, you technically can put it vertical or horizontal. That's up to you, however you want. Cool part is this vent mount system should work with pretty much most vents except for your round vents. It's not going to fit in a round vent. So I'm sorry, your Mercedes cars are not going to work with this. So if you have the round vent from your Mercedes, it's not going to work. Now, we got a water drop filtration system. I believe this is a Sheila video for you guys.
Drop countertop electric filtration pitcher
Yep, Sheila.
dispenser. It's a very nice deep blue.
One sec,
And this
everybody.
is the power button and dispense button. And it's very quiet pump and the off. So you see their logo is there. It's a very nice logo. The carrying handle makes it convenient to move around. You have the max fill line and the minimum fill line on the back. And there inside, it will show you the lid just comes off easily. And inside we have, and you can see the filter fits right there, and it's a snug fit. I'll leave it there. Here is the tubing, and it has a screen filter at the bottom. And you see this pitcher, it holds 15 cups of water. And this just slides right in there.
So if you want some filtered out water that you can drink in a hurry, Water Drop's got you covered with this rechargeable version right here. Great for even backyard barbecue parties or something like that. Throw some ice in there and have no problem with that. Now we're going to move over to the Astro AI. This is actually a nice, cool little car refrigerator. Pair this up with the Jackery Power Station.
What is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this 37-quart portable freezer refrigerator from Astro AI. Now, I did test their larger version of this, which is basically the same thing, but just a bigger version. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at everything that this one comes with, even though I'm pretty sure it's going to be the exact same thing, just smaller. As you guys can see right up here on top, same sturdy build, and honestly, this thing is just built like a Mack truck. Same sturdy handles that we had with the bigger version right here on the left, and the control panel is the same as well. The range on these machines is absolutely crazy to me. So as you guys can see, we can go from 68 degrees Fahrenheit all the way down
14
to
volts.
-4, so you guys can have things cooled, room
My app's
temperature,
messing up again.
or ice cold freezing. Same handle, and as you guys can see right there in the front, we do have that internal light, which is just a really nice feature that they added. And even though this is the smaller version, the 37 quart still holds a ton of stuff on the inside
Hey,
and just
touch the
works
cold
really
side,
well.
buddy.
As you
Touch
guys can
the
see
cold
up here,
side.
we have our little extra storage container. And honestly, this thing gets cold,
It's touching.
maybe even a little bit colder than the one that I tried before, which is a bigger version. Maybe it's the same compressor with less space that it needs to cool, but tons of space on the inside. And honestly, these walls are just as thick as the other one. And as you guys can see right here, this has this environmental seal. So not only does this thing cool stuff, but also holds temperature really well.
But does he know that that lid actually has a cork that you can fill with water? Like most ice chests.
And honestly, my favorite feature
freeze it.
about these portable freezers from Astro AI is the fact that you are able to run these from your 12-volt car outlet. That's absolutely crazy
Well,
to me.
that's
Astro
cool.
AI absolutely outdid themselves with these portable freezers. So if you guys have been looking for a new
So if you guys need a portable freezer for, like, let's say camping or just to travel on trip and stuff, it's actually a really cool piece. Now we're going to show you guys a PC Phil video. He did the Eufy X9 Robo cleanup mop mechanism right here. Look.
Here I'm
Phil.
showcasing the Eufy Clean X9 Pro mopping and vacuum system. This is the box that it comes in. Let's open it up. Let's see what
A
we
pretty
get.
big box for those chicken legs.
As we open it up, we can see immediately we have some literature on the top. We have the quick start guide, the manual, and some important safety instructions. As we dig deeper into the box, we get to the vacuum itself. Comes with some little
You missed leg
bumpers
day.
for packaging purposes. Take those off each side and dispose of them.
That's right. That's how I dispose of them
As you
too.
can see also on
Throw
the
them to
top,
the side, let somebody else clean them
LiDAR
up.
laser system for mapping rooms. So we look on the bottom of it. We can see the two mopping discs that rotate. We see the vacuum brush, the side brush, the tractor wheels that move it around the room, the Cliff sensors all around it. There are 6 of those.
Oh, dude, it's got a whole bunch of Cliff sensors.
As we
jump
can
off the table.
remove the part that you can access the
Oh,
tangle-free
that's cool.
vacuum paddle. You can remove that to clean it or replace it and put it back in and reattach the cover for it. As we go further into the box, we will go to where there is an AC adapter for either country that you live in, either European or American. And there's also an extra dust filter. There's one already installed as well. As we go further in, we get to the washing station. There's a couple
Hello,
little packaging
Shadow.
pieces of tape there to remove. As we open up the top cover, you reveal the 2 cleaning tanks, one for clean water, has an opening to run the water into it. It can also be unlatched and opened up. It is a 4.1 liter tank. You can put that back in, and then the other side has the dirty tank. It has a gray picture color.
No,
on
it
it,
will
so-
self-clean itself, but guys, remember you will have to empty those tanks at some point to add clean water and empty out the dirty bin as well. You're not going to want it sitting there all the time, but it will do it. Now, with this course system, it actually works with the app. The app's going to allow it to map out the house and the area. It will actually adjust to the carpet, so if it hits carpet, it's going to move the mopping pads up higher than the rest of the system. And that's kind of cool that it does that. It will need to be permanently plugged in for that, but it will go back into there. It will self-clean itself, and then it will also self-dump itself while it's charging itself. And that's where it's kind of cool. There is a very large discount on this one today. Phil is trying to beat me to this one, of course, about the discount and everything with that. The X9 is a really cool one. The X9 Pro is normally $900. It's 28% off today. That's a really, really good deal. Now, they have other bundles, of course, that you can choose with. The one with the double filters, one with extra edges or extra mop pads, that's up to you. But click that thing and you'll see. It does weigh about 26 pounds for the kit, so do know that it has some weight. Now, we're going to move over to the Aspiron 5 in one stick vacuum that I believe.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon
Nikita
Blogger
did.
here to show you the Aspiron Stick Vacuum Cleaner. This is a small vacuum cleaner that
It's a
features
Nikita.
20 kilopascals of
Wow,
powerful
Nikita,
suction, as well
wow.
as a dust cup that almost has a
Someone
1
should tell
quart
this boy to clean his
capacity.
house.
It also
Wow.
features 32 feet of power cord and is just an overall amazing 5-in-1 handheld, lightweight, bagless vacuum cleaner that you can use on carpet or floors, and it's great if you have pets. These are all the attachment that comes with it, and you'll see me focus on using 2 for this one because we just moved into a new spot and it has a cabinet that is not so clean. So what better way to demonstrate the powerful cleaning action than with this absolutely amazing stick vac. So these are the 2 heads that I'm going to be using, one that's kind of a brush and a wider head, and one that's kind of like a suctiony with a kind of rubber necking head that extends and stuff. And so I'm really excited to get to use this. Not only that, but it features a really nice out of eye storage unit that you can use by installing into the wall and hanging the vacuum on it. So once we get the heads on here ready to use, basically we can just start going. Now that 5-in-1 cleaning action that I was mentioning is just so amazing with all the different heads that it includes. With a stick design that favors minimalism, this lightweight handheld vacuum, it just helps you cleaner, it helps you clean stuff a lot better because you have the wide variety of different stuff. Now, as you see, some of the other stuff that I'm trying to pick up isn't as, great. It's because of how the material is, but eventually it does get to sucking, and
No,
this
it's
little brush head
him.
is able to easily go
Like,
through
this
here
boy has
and get everything sucked up as it needs to
chips
be,
in his
leaving
cupboard.
the cabinet soon to be spotless. And that's one thing that I absolutely love about this vacuum cleaner. Not only is it great for stuffs inside of the cabinets, but of course
He's
it's
fired.
great on the floor, whether you have
I love
wood
messing with
flooring,
Nikita. Where is he?
linoleum, or
He should
carpeting. It
pop
just
in
works
here, just so I
absolutely
can mess with
amazing.
him.
So if you are
If you guys need a little stick vacuum that can actually break down into a handheld, that's a cool little one. Now we're going to show you guys the VTop
Everyone,
Mart
it's
stackable
Astoria,
shelves.
and this is the VTop Mart 2-pack stackable drawer
That's Astoria.
organizer. It's perfect for organizing all of your essential
Wow,
items
Astro.
that are located in your kitchen, laundry room, bathroom, office, and more. Its size is 6 inches long, 7.5 inches wide, and 4.4 inches tall. You can choose to have the
Actually, we use a
drawers
set of
next to
these in
each
our
other,
house.
or conveniently stack them one
do.
on top of the other. Its acrylic design is clear, easy to see what's on the inside, as well as allows you to keep your space more tidy. With that, it is lightweight and easy to transport, so if you want to use it
The
in
camera
your
sideways
door,
or the
in
table?
an RV, it's perfect for that as well. Overall, I
Feel like
really
I'm
love
sliding.
this organizer. It's also made out of durable BPA-free, shatter-resistant
Now
plastic.
this is going to be kind of cool. You can
and
use it for
super easy
makeup
to
or
clean with
organizing
soap
pins like
and
she's
warm
doing,
water.
or pretty much anything
I
you
hope
want.
this video helped.
It
Thank
can
you
go
so much for watching.
anywhere you really need, but it's just that. It's a simplified stuff. Now we're going to show you guys, I believe it's the Weenoker exercise bike.
Today, I'm gonna showcase you my latest addition.
We're just going to pop forward, guys. The Weenoker does need to be put together. It does have a seating. It has a magnetic resistance, of course. It's got the adjustable dials and everything in between. It's going to allow you to have a tablet, a phone holder, and, of course, you could even set a drink on the cup holder because there's a cup holder, right? So you have the water bottle holder. Now, fully adjustable seat and handlebars for height. There's a weight limit, though, on this, guys. Do know there's always a weight limit on most of these machines, so you just got to be careful. 300 pounds max on this one for you. Now, with it, it's got, of course, a solid construction, a metal base. It's got that drive belt system, which is going to be your magnetic resistance. It's also got, of course, a multifunction LCD screen. It's going to allow you to do your scanning, your time, your speed, your distance, your calories, your odometers, and, of course, your actual blood pressure. Now, with it, you have the adjustability from 10% all the way up to 100% for the adjustability and magnetic resistance part. The seats can be swapped out to any type of bicycle seat that you prefer or add padding to it. You can also change out the pedals. If you guys don't like the pedals or your feet are too big for these pedals, they can be swapped out with any bicycle pedal on the market. They all fit. You don't have to worry about it. It's a universal style stuff, and I kind of like that. It's going to take you probably 30 minutes to set this up. If you guys are handy with the tools, maybe less time. 30 minutes is all I'm going to say it's going to take to set it up. With it, no problem. Do make sure those bolts are snug. Right there is your display, of course, on hand. Right there is your tablet/phone holder and the cable that does need to be plugged in. It's a great little piece. It's going to work out well for you with that resistance knob. We know her. That's all I'm saying. We know her. Now, I also have you guys the Nice Day Under the Desk elliptical. This is a pedal exerciser that I did. That's a cool one. Look at the Nice Day Under the Desk elliptical. Now, this elliptical is a magnetic resistant style. As you guys can see, I do have it laying here on the floor, and it is almost in like an army green coloration with orange settings. Now, some cool parts is you do have this little stand here in orange. This little piece is actually meant to put a phone in. You also do have a handle here to pull it around. You have these very large feet. These feet can actually pull up, and they do have these very large wheel casters. Now, I'm going to leave that laying here so you guys can see the logo. Of course, the logo is upside down. So if I do this, we'll actually adjust the logo back up and show you guys, if we can, the logo right here. Very simple, very easy. Now, if I move over here to this adjustment right here to this setting, you'll see that we actually have a digital display. This digital display has a reset and a mode setting. Now the mode setting is going to pop on and start going. This comes out. You can remove this and move this. This takes 2 AA batteries, and this takes 2 AA batteries too. Now, with that being said, you can switch through the modes. You can see your speed, your miles, and of course I've already done 7.7 miles on this. You can see the calories burnt, and you can see this right here, or you can go right here where it goes through all of them and it just bounces back and forth. Here's your 7-lever adjustment. This 7-lever adjustment can actually go from the easiest down to the hardest resistance on there. Now, if I move this back, we can go up to here. We're going to go to speed. Now, of course, guys, when you put your feet on this, just like this, you're going to start adjusting this and moving this. Now, of course, I need to lock my chair in place to kind of show you guys how this works, just like that. Now, we're going to start getting this to go, of course, right? So we do have it. Now, we're going to start moving just like this. You guys will see the speed start moving up. Now, we're about 28 miles per hour, and so just like that. Very simple, very easy. Now, you guys can see that it's simple. It moves just easy. It glides. It's just great. Now, if I move this handle down to hard resistance, there we are. Of course, there's the harder resistance level, just like that, and still works very, very well. Now, the cool part is, guys, this does have 2 apps that you can actually download and install. The apps will control and keep track of your actual calories burnt, your miles gone, your speed, and all of that. The other app will actually give you maps of like roads that you are running and jogging on. Guys, if you're in the mood or looking, really cool under the desk elliptical right there. Works really well, and actually a great price point. It's like 48% off today. Definitely a cool one. Now we're also going to show you guys the Life Pro. This is going to be like the roaming chair. This is going to be your hyperextension bench chair for working out.
What's up, everyone? My name is Demetrius, and today we're going to be talking about this awesome bench press, dumbbell curls, back extension, all-in-one equipment made by yours truly, Life Pro right here. To put this together, it took about 5 to 10 minutes. Wasn't really hard whatsoever. So the first thing that you'll see that you want to do, you got 2 bolts right here. You got 1, 2. You screw in from the bottom, and then you have 2 on this side as well to screw in, and then you have this piece right here is going to hold this in place. So you can adjust it right here to adjust and loosen if you want to. If you're tall, you're short, however you want to adjust it to fit that back extension right there. And then you have a bolt that goes in for this right here to hold your legs in place. And then you have this pin right here. So this pin can be pulled out, and if you wanted to fold this up, all you want to do is lift up on it. And as you guys can see, it is folded up just like that. If you want to pull it back out, put it down just like that, make it lock in place. And all you want to do is just put that pin right back in place, and then you're good to go. So this is secured. Another
my carousel not working.
You will want to put
I wonder if anybody else has been having problems with their app.
Here. It's going to shoot all the way across into this one. It's going to have a nut on the other side to tighten, as well as this one as well. So that's all the bolts that you will need to set this up. Like I said, 5 to 10 minutes. This is something that you would definitely need inside your gym. This is a multi bench.
Now
ab,
I'm streaming
ab
to
workout machine.
I believe
Like I said, dumbbell
YouTube,
curls,
Amazon,
anything that you
Facebook,
want to do with this as well. You can
not
also do
TikTok. No,
bench press if you want to.
I do TikToks on the weekend by
so
myself.
let's go ahead and show you guys a little bit.
So that's just straight to TikTok
do
though.
on this machine. And also another cool thing about this right here, if you want to put this away to get more storage in your gym, all you want to do is just pull this right here,
with the
pull that out, and you're going to just fold it up just like this, and it's going to give you that space that you need, just like this. There's just a lot of workouts that you could do with this machine right here. Like I said, there's it's a full body, pretty much a full body workout machine.
Hey,
right
no
here.
problem.
So you can do abs, you can do glutes, you can do preacher curls for your biceps, and you can do back extensions, hyper extensions to work on like pretty much all of your body. So this is one of the workouts that you can do. You can do, you know, the ab workout right here. Come up, and as you guys, when you do this right here, you can feel the cushion. Like you don't feel any cushion, like you know, the cushion like grabbing your skin or anything like that. It's super like sturdy and like you know cushioned for your body. And then you also
The whole
have this
building's
part right
shaking.
here for
Train
whenever
must be
you're
going
doing,
by.
Your
So with that, guys, you have the exercise that can actually adjust this up. You can set it to different positions. It is angleable, so you can actually do that. You can get into the other positions to do like different types of sit-ups and different positions and everything else. It does come with the booklet. The booklet's going to help you guys choose how to set it up. It's also going to teach you guys what type of exercises that can be done on this. Now, just like most of the other pieces, there's a weight limit, so do know. Now we're going to show you guys the Comfy Temp wireless TENS unit that Nikita just
Hey
did.
everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Bloggers here with 8 reasons why you should pick up the Comfy Temp wireless TENS unit that does TENS, EMS, and massaging. Number 1 is the wireless convenience. The device boasts like a wireless design that offers the users the freedom to kind of move around as opposed to like traditional TENS units where you got to kind of like stay hooked up to the machine and you're limited by wires. The second reason is, of course, the TENS technology. For those of you who don't know, TENS is transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation. Then number 3, of course, is the muscle stimulation programs that it comes with. The TENS units, muscle stimulators, whatever you want to call it, come equipped with a bunch of pre-programmed modes that you'll see when I pull out the app later on in the video. And speaking of which, that leads me to my number 4 reason, which is the customizable settings via the app. Basically, one of the standout features is the compatibility with the dedicated mobile app. That's super easy. The QR code that you need to scan is inside of the manual. And you can see here, these are kind of all the pads and stuff that comes with it. If you're familiar with a TENS unit, it's very easy to get set up, and the app just makes it that much more easier. Like through the app, users can customize the intensity levels, the specific muscle groups. You can tailor the stimulation experience to your own preferences, and the interface just makes it very user-friendly for, you know, whether you're like technologically inept or technologically advanced. Number 5 is going to be its rechargeable battery. It's just a really nice, it comes with a USB-A to USB-C cord that I showed you that you can use to just kind of plug it up. If you got an extra one, you can charge them both at the same time. And it's just really amazing. It's also number 6, compact and portable. It's designed with...
Now with that in the app, guys, it's going to allow you to adjust it and set up the amount of shock or resistance that you want. It's also going to tell you guys where to put it. Like if you want acupuncture or not, it's going to have different pads that are actually set up, and you'll just clip that on and it will like magnetically set to it. Now these pads are reusable, so don't throw away that piece that goes to it because you're going to want to set those back there. You're going to get approximately 50 uses out of this before you need to get new pads with that. And that's because, well, let's be honest, when you're sticking them to yourself, you get epidermis and other stuff onto it, so it's going to fill up and not be so sticky after a while. So you definitely will need that. Now you can actually set the time frame for the amount of usage and the actual adjustment of the actual tension or the shock that's going through these. So if you guys need, right here, Comfy Temp wireless TENS unit, really cool little piece right there. Now we're also going to show you guys the TisaCare Shiatsu foot massager. That
Hey everyone, may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you guys the TisaCare massager. Now this is a Shiatsu massager, but what I love about it is that it's very versatile. You can use it on your calves, which is what I typically use mine for because I have a lot of lactic acid build up in my calves sometimes. And, you know, it just kind of helps work it out. And that's what I like about it. But it's adjustable. You just have to hit these, and you can kind of slide it where you want it to, and use it on your feet. It's really easy to move. You could also put it on a table and do your arms too. It will fit your arms, and it's good for that purpose. You have the control on the front. Oops. But it's really hard to do it when it's in that vertical mode that I was using for my calves. So it's
So
nice
use
that
the
it comes with
remote
like a little remote here
controls.
too that you can just use. It has
Now with the remote control, it's going to allow you to pick the amount of tension, the adjustment, even the time spent while it's massaging. And like you said, guys, you can adjust it to do your calves as well, or even set it up on a table and put your arms in there to get your arms massaged. Now, the covers are removable. They do zip on there, and they are washable. So you can actually put them in a washing machine and clean them. Because, well, let's be honest, you put your feet in there and you're massaging it and somebody else wants to go to use it, they aren't going to want to put your foot in there after somebody else's dirty feet have been in there, like my wife. I'm just saying. No, I'm not. She's going to throw something at me. But it's just that simple, that easy, guys. Nodular balls, airbags. It's going to give you that massage. It's going to do multi-style massaging with this. It's going to give you what you need as you need it. And having a foot massage after a long day of working is actually a great idea. I'm sure my wife wants one. Not going to happen, but I'm sure she wants one. I don't get paid enough to massage her feet. And she threw the cup down. Yeah, poking the bear before she goes to work. All right, cool little piece, guys. Now we're going to show you guys the Life Pro Electric Cup Therapy Design piece. This one's out of my range.
This survival camping
That
land.
is not the video. We're going to have to talk to somebody because they misplaced the videos. Got the video for you guys. Wrong slot, wrong place. See tonight.
Therapy set. It's called
Oh, did you guys hear that mushy talk?
Relieve a Cup. And it has red light therapy. So in the box, you get...
It's a Sheila video.
You get how-tos.
I see nails. Yeah,
in the
Sheila.
box, you get instructions, a carrying bag, and here's the unit. So you see, you have heat settings, a USB-C charger, different modes, and you get extra supplies, the USB-C charging cord, and we're going to give this a try. You see all of the settings there and the lights that indicate what status you're at.
Now they do, so you can go into like massage places and get cupping technology done the old-fashioned way, but the electric is just a single cup, so it does its single placements and single positions. You have the intensities, you have the modes, you also have the heat levels with this, and the way it's going to suction. Now remember, cupping suctions at the skin. You may end up with some bruising or some red marks for a little while. It happens. It's just one of those things. Now this is just a rechargeable one. It's a single piece. It's a 4-in-1 design, but kind of cool. I like the idea. I prefer to go in and have the full thing done if it's going to happen, but to be able to do it at home, hey, you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, a lot of people do cupping. Now we're going to show you guys the little
this
lamp.
survival camping lantern. It's really small, but it packs a lot of power.
She's like, it's small.
It has a
power.
extra loop there at the bottom. I guess you could tip it a little bit or hook it on to something, but
I feel like this isn't
I can't. I can't lift it. I'll even try a screwdriver, and I can't lift it. So I'll work on that later. But it comes in this nice army green color, and
as you guys see, things happen.
it has the luminescent sides, so you have a rubbery handle. There's your SOS for emergencies, and you have power for the light, and you can dim it. There's yeah, I'll turn the lights off so you can see. It's really quite bright. I could have done the video just like that. And
don't break
it has a USB-C charging
No, she wants a new
port
set.
in the middle of the top. And there's a cord included. There are instructions.
All right, multiple light modes, guys. 106 LED style, rechargeable, water resistant, waterproof. All right, guys. It's a cool little lamp that's going to work well for, you know, just like a camping, non-camping. If you guys want to hang it, don't hang it. Carry it around. And actually 47% off. It's a really good lantern slash flashlight. I'm just going to go there. So if you guys need right there, that's a good one. Now, we're also going to show you guys the Power Stone, Pumice Stone. Don't ask me who did this one, because I haven't seen it.
Here showcasing this Pumice Stone
Justin.
toilet cleaner. And what I
And he's
really like
showing
about
you
this
guys
Pumice
his
Stone
dirty
toilet
toilet.
cleaner is it's not just the
I
Pumice
feel
Stone,
like his wife
but it also
cleaned his
includes a
toilet before
nice
he got there.
ergonomic handle so that your thumb can fit on it, it's easy to grip, and you don't have to have your hand on the stone itself when you're grinding it. Now, this is ideal for porcelain toilets or sinks or anything that's porcelain. It basically scrapes away the calcium, the lime, the rust, and any of the unsightly remarks that are in your toilet. So it really works well. If you're having particularly tough stains that you're trying to get out, try hydrogen peroxide. Let it sit for a while, and then just grind it with the hydrogen peroxide. And
Now,
the pumice stone.
I get it. A lot of people like to use pumice stones in their toilets. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like to use pumice on porcelain. I mean, it's meant for it, but it's not my type of thing because I don't, you know, it's just not my thing. Of course, I'll allow my wife to clean the toilet anyways, because she says she doesn't like the way I do it. Now, Justin is literally cleaning his toilet without gloves. I'm a germaphobe, but I can't do this. I just can't do it, Justin. You're creeping me out. Yeah, you noticed that, right? His hand's wet from the toilet juice. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! I'm creeped out now. I'm not for this. Am I the only one that noticed this? Yeah, it's like I'm just, you know, I'm the only one that noticed that he didn't have gloves on and he was getting his hand wet. I'm gonna make fun of him later on that one. I'm gonna mess with Justin on that. Exactly. Oh, there, look at Sheila.
Yo, what's going on, all of my fellow parents out? Well, I don't really know if I can say fellow parents because at the time of filming this video, my baby is due in 1 to 2 weeks, really whenever she wants to come out. But today we're going to be talking about this Infino
well, Sheila, we can
baby.
talk about that. Let's pop over. So the word was in my inbox this morning was to go on when I wanted to go on. So I went on. Actually, I just, you know, there was nobody else streaming, and Justin said to go on when it was empty, so I went on.
Tummy Time mat.
Yeah, I'm not
so you
shaking
guys
that
can
hand.
see that right here. It has
I
all
don't
of
shake
the cute baby decorations, and you guys have to forgive me if I'm talking about this and it just doesn't sound right. This is my first time having a baby. You guys gotta cut me some slack. So what this is going to be really good for is whenever they start to get older, obviously not when they're brand new, newborn, fresh out. This is going to be good for developing their not necessarily fine motor skills, but hand-eye coordination. This is going to be something that's going to force them to strengthen some of their muscles in their body. So you guys can see that right here I have this filled up with water. Whenever you do this, you want to fill it up with more water. I just fill it up a little bit just because it's going to be a long time before she actually is going to be using this. So you fill this up with water, and you guys can see that you have all of the different little sea life in here. And this is good for their hand-eye coordination, like I said before, because what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to come.
I had to stream early yesterday because I was waiting for my car from the auto body shop. I didn't really tell a lot of people, but you know, my new car had a little damage done to it. So it was in the shop for about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Very active. This is going to be something that's really nice for them. It's good for their development, and it's also pretty cute too. So I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger. Thanks for checking out this Infino baby tummy time. I'll see you on the next video.
You guys need a baby tummy time right there, guys. Cool little playmat. We're now going to show you guys the Bedsure Fuzzy Blanket that Astro did.
Bedsure Purple Plush Blanket. It mimics the feel of real mink for maximum softness on one
The AI is
side,
working
and then
great.
it
He can
has
hold a
that
full
really fluffy,
conversation,
soft
switch
Sherpa
videos, even
covering
run a
on the
carousel
back.
all at once.
Its
so you build
eye-catching
them.
color is
Work.
vibrant.
I may need a
and
recharge
definitely
later.
can be a
Just plug in
statement
my
piece
USB-C
for
cable
your
and we're good
room.
to go.
You can add it to a bed, a couch to give the room an extra pop of color, as well as it's definitely very versatile because it's super cozy and definitely makes for a great blanket to snuggle in. With its ultra plush fleece material,
robot bro.
it is more stain and fade resistant than cotton. And being reversible allows you to choose either side. Its 100% microfiber fabric is durable and more skin friendly than natural fibers, as well as its twin size.
Guys, let's be honest. It's Bedsure. Bedsure is comfy, soft, and well done. I have Bedsure blankets all over behind me. I have one right there, a plaid one, and I have a gold one over there. There's actually another one in the corner, and there's, of course, a whole bed set up. I love Bedsure. Bedsure is just amazing. The iPhone 14 Pro Max. Don't know anything about that. What about the iPhone? I did some work on the camera today, and no, sir, I don't. What camera are you using, Sheila? So Bedsure, guys, cool little blankie if you guys need. Now, I'm intrigued. What camera were you using that you weren't quite happy with, Sheila? Why were you not happy? The ZV-1 does amazing stuff. So I have some questions. What is not up to your par or your liking with the ZV-1F? We're going to get into talk time for a minute, guys, before we move on. I prefer the ease. The ZV-1's pretty easy to use. Like literally, most videos you guys see is done with either a ZV-1 or a ZV-E10. Rarely do I use a phone. I love it. Little screen, odd features, long upload times. How are you uploading it? That's a better question. How are you uploading your files? Are you doing it through like the digital app or are you using your cable? Yes, mine's fast. That's really weird because mine transfers super fast. Like the transfer rate's amazingly quick. Now that may also be your PC that's kind of slowing that down, or the transfer rate of the cable. So if you're transferring through the USB-C cable, and I have the ZV-1 and the ZV-E10, but it's still, the ZV-1F is, of course, it's still the same. Now, what I'm going to recommend, Sheila, and I'm going to recommend it to you, get yourself a different USB cable. So get a different cable that can handle a higher transfer rate. So get a different cable, higher transfer rate. That may help you. Also check your port on your PC to see if it can handle the higher transfer rate as well with that. Now, if you still have those problems, drop your resolution of your ZV-1F from the 4K at 60 frames down to 2K resolution. You could do that. It'll still be high resolution, which is great. Maybe smaller files. It's probably the size of the files that you're recording in. But yeah, I would definitely check the cable connections, see if it's your cabling. Settings on the ZV-1s are very, very simplified. You don't have to do a lot with it. Yeah, no, definitely check it out because it should transfer pretty quick. I transfer 5 to 6 gigabyte videos all the time in under a minute. Like, I have no problem transferring files. Sometimes some of the files take a minute and a half, but it shouldn't take too long. As long as you have the right cabling. Yeah, definitely check your cable. Make sure the cable supports that size of file that fast. So like if you have a cable that's meant for like, here, I have a cable sitting here. Let's do this little explanation here for a second for you. This cable right here is only meant for 15 watt charging capability. That means that data transfer rate through this is not going to be highly capable of that transfer. So check the cable rate, transfer rate, or the charging rate. Like the 100-watt pass-through cables will allow for a higher transfer rate. Yeah, definitely check the transfer rate of your cables and the sizes. Yeah, we're always here to help you. Definitely, yeah, I would check that out first before you give despair up on that camera, because that camera is a really nice one. But I believe there's also an app that pairs up to that camera and your PC that will digitally transfer it too. But I think that is kind of slow. So, all right, up next we have a Kufandi video. This is gonna be like a cotton shirt, I think. Yeah. So I don't do those connections. I prefer the wired connection to me. I also use, of course, a high transfer rate speed cable. So it's a Nikita video.
Here, and I'm wearing the Kufandi 2-piece like cotton linen set. This is a really nice set.
Yeah,
it's
those cameras have Wi-Fi and
very
Bluetooth
loose
connectability.
and kind of thin.
Of course, I have mine
I do
all in
think I need to
airplane
run it
mode.
with,
So
like, some fabric softener.
I put
It's
all of
not
my cameras in airplane
rough,
mode.
but you could just tell it's like fresh off the press. It's very light though. It feels really good. I can show you guys what the pants look like. It has a drawstring on it.
Whoa,
You know,
Nikita,
honestly,
we
they're-
didn't
they're
need to
kind
see
of,
that.
like,
It's a
really
little too much
fancy,
right there.
like pajamas.
Yeah, those Sony cameras are really, really nice. They do well.
Like, you could definitely wear these to like the beach. It'd be very comfortable. It's not as form-fitting around the waist as
I'm gonna just not say what this reminds me of.
A nice style
Block
to it.
combs.
I'd probably
Yeah,
need to
something
run
like that.
it through the wash and dryer just so it's not as wrinkled either. But it is very comfortable. It's very light too, so I can
He's
see
getting
how
ready to join
you
the
could,
cult.
Like, wear this as like a summer outfit if you wanted to go out to like the beach or something, or just chill. You can chill around the
Leave
house
your
in
keys
this
in the
too.
basket. What
It's
what
very
keys in the
comfortable.
basket?
I love this
Huh?
light
What on?
blue color also.
Oh yeah, leave your keys
So
in the
if you're
basket.
looking for
Exit stage
a really
right, sir.
awesome 2-piece linen set. This one by
All
Kufandi
right.
is pretty cool if you like.
Now,
thinner
Kufandi
clothes, this
does
is
make some
different.
pretty cool clothing. Actually, very comfy clothing. I give Nikita I mess with Nikita, but honestly, if you can't mess with your coworkers, what fun is it? Someone help him. Yeah, I agree. Gamer Grandma needs to help him. Now we're gonna move over to some Sojo glasses. These are polarized style. That's a
These
neat
ones
video.
look really cool. These are actually, I've been wearing these to work while I'm driving because I drive a lot for work, and I actually really like the way these ones look. For some reason, I know I don't look like Daredevil, but I feel like Daredevil.
Definitely
I feel
one
like
of
these
the
are like Daredevil
parties.
sunglasses. Do they not look like the sunglasses he wears? Am I completely off?
No,
I think they
no,
look
they
really
don't.
nice. They look really cool. These sunglasses are definitely really nice. One thing I did notice about them is it might not be a problem for you guys, but these are actually so dark that when I'm driving down the road, I can't see the radio station on my car's, where I can't see what song is playing because
I have
they
no
tint so
comment
loud. So
about
they
that.
definitely, They definitely do what they're supposed to, which is block out light.
Here we have Top
really
Gun
nice
there
sunglasses.
today.
Definitely check these out. if you
He
guys are
thinks
looking
he's,
for a
of
nice,
course,
stylish
he
new
thinks
pair of
he's somebody else
sunglasses.
too. Guys, Sojo's is great glasses. They are polarized, and that's what he's talking about. Polarized means that it's going to change the lighting. So if you're looking at a bright sun, it's going to darken the lens. And of course, when you're staring at a screen, it's going to be a little bit harder. Now, they make other style glasses for that, but these are actually just a price point glasses. They're 40% off. They're like $14. You can't go wrong with that. Now, we got a pair of shoes. With the pair of shoes, though, did you guys even see the video? I was over here without the video. You guys didn't even see the
I know
glasses.
I don't look like Daredevil, but I
Alright,
feel like
watch the
Daredevil.
video.
I feel like these are like
I'm just
Daredevil
walking
sunglasses.
away.
Do they not look like the sunglasses he wears? Am I completely off? I think they look really nice. They look really cool. These sunglasses are definitely really nice. One thing I did notice about them is it might not be a problem for
And
you
he
guys,
also thinks somebody
but
took his abs
These
for a
are
picture.
actually so dark that when I'm driving down the road, I can't see the radio station.
Guys, those are the glasses. Sojo's, what can I say? Now that I've been messing around and having so much fun, we're going to talk about Bruno Mars and their Oxford shoes. Now, these are shoes I actually have. These are shoes I actually wear. And the one thing you're going to notice is that I definitely wear them because there's some dirt on these. I actually wore these out in the dirt the other day. Forgot to clean them. Beautiful shoes, very comfy, perfectly sized. They will actually fit my wide feet. These are actually a size 13, just so you guys know. They do have other sizes. The pattern on the bottom is like almost like a floral pattern. They are actually grippy enough that you will not slide with that, and that's actually cool. I love the colorway with this. I love the blue and the blue like leather feel on the back and the brown tones. Of course, I always leave my stuff permanently tied because, well, I'm lazy and I like slip on my shoes. Every pair of shoes I have, including all of my Jordans, I leave tied and just slip on. This is a comfy shoe that's meant for a lot of occasions. I wear these with my shorts, but definitely you can wear them with jeans or even dress pants. Comfy, perfect, well done, and 10% off. They're like $34, but they do come in other colors. So if the blue is not the color that you like, you can definitely get another color variation with these, of course. The Oxford shoes are great. They come in, I believe, black, dark brown, like a gray. I want to say, I think there's a white version and even a darker, like 3 colorway black version as well. Very comfy. And the inserts are nice as well too. They're nice. Let's see. The inserts actually don't come out of these ones, but they are nice and comfy. They're sitting there, and I wear them a lot. So I like them. This is not my normal type of shoe. Let's go there. I am more of a Nike Jordan style person, so I'm usually always in a Jordan style shoe. But I've actually, the moment I got these, I started wearing these, and I actually grab them quite a bit and wear them. I believe we have one last product in the carousel today for you, and that's going to be a high heel boot from Dream Pairs. Not really sure who did this video, but we're definitely going to swap over so you guys can see the video and show you guys the product.
Dream Pairs makes these.
See, didn't I had no clue who it was.
Ooh la la boots.
I do. I wear flip flops a lot, man.
And you see they have a little chunk.
I have multiple pairs of flip flops at my front door that I wear as well, and they're all Jordans. So just go in there; they're all Jordans.
Heel and relief zipper there, so you can get into them. And they're a suede material, and there's a good grip on the bottom. And these ties are really it. Look,
yes.
There's a little weight.
Multiple pairs of Jordans
in a darker brushed silver. So
you thought I was joking?
I'm not wearing the outfit for these
Jordans?
boots, but they are really something.
We have
I know the perfect person for these boots. And so here, getting into them, they're very nice form fitted.
There's, I think, another pair over there somewhere. I didn't see it there. I have boxes sitting on top of my shoe rack.
The arch is where it belongs. I have a high arch, and so trying to get those over my jeans, which are skinny jeans, but you wouldn't know. So here, and zip up that one, and we're going to give them a little try.
Look at this. Gamer Grandma, Sheila is showing us.
After we tie them up, of course, because we don't want our boots falling down. That's really nice that they put the ties up there, and it just adds a little more
does, doesn't
style.
She does have really long legs. I feel she's probably taller than me.
Tied, and that's very cute.
It's not proper to ask how tall she is, but
and
I
we're
feel
gonna
that she's probably
give
taller
that
than
a
me.
little adjustment and another
Or
adjustment.
I just have really short, stubby legs.
So they look very nice. I think with the short dress, short skirt. You could go a little longer as well. Leggings. They're comfortable to walk in with the mid heel. And that would be a nice addition to your wardrobe.
So if you guys need some Dream Pairs women's thigh-high boots, dress shoes style, right here, they got you covered. And Sheila, thank you for the video. Oh, what a deal. 52% off, yeah. That's actually a good price, $27.49. With that, that's actually the last product I actually have to show you guys today. That's it. That's all I got. Dude, what a day. We got through this. We showed off a bunch of products, had some fun, joked around, talked about my obsession with Jordans and why I have so many pairs. We actually didn't get into that, but hey, we'll ignore why I have so many pairs, but I do. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's kind of hard for you to be here when I do my 10 a.m. streams. But hey, I appreciate it. Tomorrow, of course, I will be back with another stream like usual. I believe tomorrow is possibly TikTok day. So you may see me over on TikTok. We might make tomorrow a video game TikTok. So I might be playing some Lost Ark. If you guys don't know, me and Justin have been getting into the Lost Ark video game quite a bit. We've quite a many hours. Justin's way surpassed me with the amount of hours that he's played Lost Ark, but very cool game, very fun game. So with that, guys, I want to thank you all for being here. I will see you guys on the next show. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Later, everybody. Have a good one. I'm sure you do, Phil. I'm sure you do, buddy. Wants to play video games.